Hey, so this is going to be basically a look at my graphic novel haul of the past few weeks, basically like my July haul. So there's quite a few because I've had a birthday, and of course I went to the Manchester MegaCon, and I've been off this week with my daughter, and she's another one who loves to. She's another comic fan and manga fan. So any opportunities we had to go to a comic shop, we did do, or to a bookshop, and we again bought more stuff. So yep, so I'm gonna show you what I've got graphic novel wise. I will be doing another haul showing comics what I've got recently, and be doing a review one as well. And of course, I'll be doing the delayed look at new releases coming out in October from DC. Hopefully, be doing that tomorrow. Okay, so let's just have a look at the graphics I got. So starting off, we'll have a look at the manga what I've got, and this has been one of my favourite series what I've read this year. In fact, it's one of my favourite series I've read ever, and it's 20th Century Boys. This is volume 11. Been waiting a long time to get hold of volume 11. It's finally come back in stock. My local travelling man, they do 3 for 2, and my Forbidden Planet do as well on manga. So I got this, so I can finish off the series with, and I also got this 21st Century Boys, which is like the coda to it all. This is the very, very final book in the series, and I have to say, Naoki Urasawa has become my favourite writer artist ever. He's just amazing. So yeah, I'm currently reading those two, and at long last, they've got in volume one. That's not it. That's volume two. Volume one of Pluto. Again, one of my this has been one of my grails to get one of my books I've not seen in the shop. Volume one, I've not seen it for years. So yeah, so again by Naoki Urasawa. Of course, can only flick through briefly because a lot of manga companies are a bit pissy about people showing interiors. So yeah, so this is, of course, there's going to be an anime coming out in October, I think, for Netflix, and this has its roots in what is it now? Astro Boy. So yes, it has its roots in that. So it's a cool sci-fi series. I think there's 8 volumes in total. So I've got the first two, and I'll carry on getting those. So yeah, I'll show you the flick through the artwork for this, and for volume 11. But yeah, anything by Naoki Urasawa, I will pick up. I don't even bother need to read what the synopsis of the story is. I'll just buy it blind. He does not disappoint. And my last manga book, what I got this week, is Goodbye Eri. It's a one-shot by Tatsuki Fujimoto, who is the creator of Chainsaw Man, which is a series I've not read yet. I've watched some of the anime, but I think I will get the series. I don't like getting the smaller tankobans, but I think I'll make an exception for this because his art is so good. So I'm going to try this to see what I think of his writing skills. The art doesn't disappoint, but I'll see what the storyline's like. And then moving on to Boom Studios, got Briar. I had the first few issues in floppy format, but I thought with Boom, I prefer to wait for the collected editions because I really do like the quality of the collected editions. So this is What If Sleeping Beauty never got her happily ever after and had to save herself instead. So she gets woken up, but it's like years after like an apocalyptic kind of scenario, and it looks really good. The first issue I really enjoyed, but I thought, yeah, I'll wait for the collection, which is what I've done. So that's volume 1, so that means there could be more coming out. And they also got the latest volume of Something Is Killing the Children, volume 6. That literally just came out this weekend. Always a fun read. I don't think it's as buzzworthy as it used to be. I think it's just become, if you like it, you like it. Whereas before, at one point, it was like the must-read comic, but I think the hype's died down a bit now. And at so the majority of those I got locally from my local comic shops. But this I got from MegaCon. This was on a 3 for 2 offer, and it's Grass Kings. I've never heard of this series, but I'm pleased to pick it up because it's by Matt Kint and Tyler Jenkins. I thought it was a one-shot, but it's volume 1 of 3, so I'll get the other 2 eventually. But yeah, it looks really nice. The artwork is gorgeous. Got like a southern gothic kind of feel to it. Again, not familiar with what the story's about, but Matt Kint normally doesn't disappoint, and the artwork by Tyler Jenkins is just gorgeous. So yeah, so like I said, got 3 books, and I only paid for 2 of them, and the other one I got was Batman Year One. I've had this before years ago, back when it first came out in, and I think it's a hardback collection, but it was so faded and battered and worn. And when I got divorced, I kind of lost it as well. So I thought I need a restock. I have got it in digital format, but I do like getting my Frank Miller ones in, well, the good Frank Miller ones. Plus, it's got in physical format, and it's got loads of back matter as well, showing the process by David Mazzucchelli in the artwork. I've read that one. Always good. I've lost track how many times I've read it. And so I got that from MegaCon, and also from MegaCon, another book what I had years ago, but it got so battered and faded, I thought I needed a new one. And it's Electra Assassin, again by Frank Miller and Bill Sienkiewicz, or however you say his name. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. And it's got a bit of back matter as well. And then from my local comic shop, for the princely sum of £3 each, these handsome hardbacks. So various stories from the recent Batman titles. So this is the Anarchy storyline. Like I said, these were only £3 each, so can't go wrong with that. And also Batman and Son, back to the Grant Morrison one, which normally be paying a lot more for, but this is a handsome hardback. And gorgeous Andy Kubert artwork. I know a lot of people get graphic novels, but with Grant Morrison, I'm very hot and cold with his Batman stuff, so I'm just cherry picking the stories that I like by him. I'm not bothered about getting the omnibus, so I'm just going to get them like in this format or in soft covers as well of the storylines that I like. So yeah. And then finally, my big one, my sister gave me an Amazon voucher, and if you spent over £30 on Amazon, you got £10 off. So I was able to get Sandman Mystery Theatre Compendium, chunky book, over 1,000 pages. It covers 1 to 36 of Sandman Mystery Theatre and the annual number 1. This is one of my all-time favourite comic books. Really good noirish detective series, mystery series. Gorgeous artwork. Guy Davis is the primary artist, but there's loads of other artists on as well. And it's just so atmospheric. It's up there as one of the all-time great comic series that I've read. So can't wait to get back into that again. I did have it in the floppies many years ago when it first came out, but it's one of my favourite Vertigo titles, and I'm really pleased that Wesley Dodds is coming back in a miniseries soon by Robert Venditti, I think, so I'll be buying that and giving my review on it. So that's what I got. Oh, one other thing I got from Comic-Con. It is not graphic novel related, but I got the Dark Knight Returns Superman. So yeah, so that's it. But there is quite a lot of comics what I got this week as well, which is this pile here. So I'm reading through them, and I'll do a review of those very soon, hopefully tomorrow. And like I said, I'll look at the new titles coming out in October from DC. And hopefully if my comics come tomorrow, I'll do an unpacking as well. Okay, anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed looking at what I bought recently, and I shall see you soon. Bye.